Hello, welcome back, and today we are working on the planner again, and we're doing the Year of Goober 2025. We're helping Goober make a flower shop. This is a reading challenge by Joshi Corinne. I'm putting down washi tapes right now. I'm taking it back up again. This is from Notebook Therapy box. I think it was from the Sakura Secrets box. I just realised that I've put the washi tape down over my pencil line, so I was just lifting those back up. Just lifting that back up to erase those lines. These pages kind of sway a little bit away from my fantasy theme. I wanted to make the pages really floral and pretty because obviously it's a flower shop theme. This video is a bit longer. I say that, but the whole footage unsped up is about 3 hours long, and I got it down to 30 minutes with it looking somewhat comfortable in speed. This is sped up quite a fair bit. I didn't want to speed it up any further than this because I felt like it would become unwatchable. So I'm just going in with a green pen and making these outlines for these boxes. I'm working out how many boxes, how many dots to split the one box into two boxes, because each month has 2 flowers, and I'm trying to attempt to get both the flowers, trying to achieve both the prompts next year for this challenge. So I'm just running through and making these boxes for this side of the page, and leaving a space up there and the tops of the boxes for the month. And then I'm just going over here to do these other boxes. I'm only putting 2 boxes on this side, and I'm just going back and splitting those boxes in half. Then I think I'm coming in with some washi tape. These are like some Sakura Bloom washi tapes that I got off of Amazon. They came in like a big set. And we're just trimming that down. I'm always quite nervous to use the craft blade to trim things down, but I haven't gone through many pages. I did just fold the page back to check then to see if I'd gone through. I have not. So I'm just being very mindful of not putting too much pressure. Yeah, checking again. I'm going to take that centerpiece out. Again, these are some washi tapes that I've had for a while in my collection, and I'm just whittling them down. I think both the not that top tape, but both these like pages that I've used, these tapes that I've used to go around the boxes, I've completely used those up now. But again, they're there to be used. That's the whole point of owning these things, is to use them. I'm just lifting up the top tape there to tuck that other tape in. And I'm coming in with my scissors to trim off that extra bit, make it all nice and neat. I'm also using that bit that I've trimmed off to fill in over that area. Now I'm going to come in and do some tape along the bottom to cover up that white space. I think I'm trimming along the bottom of the page. You can see my A to Z challenge there from a previous video. If you've not seen that video, go check it out. I will link it up in the corner. And then I'm coming in and sticking these flowers in. So these are the 2 flowers that correspond to that month. And I think once I've completed that, I'm not sure whether I'm going to stick the book cover in or just write the title and colour in the flower. I'm not sure yet what the plan is. Here I am cutting out the month title for the next month. Just trimming it down a bit so it'll fit in that box. I think I was changing yeah, I'm changing my episode of a crime show that I'm watching. I'm watching a true crime series whilst I'm setting up this bullet journal. Well, it's not really a bullet journal, but whilst I'm setting up this journal, I'm watching a crime show. I enjoy true crime, so I enjoy reading them, and I'm cutting out the rest of of February's flowers to put on the edge of these boxes. Again, this is quite a long video. I just didn't want to speed it up any further than the 30 minutes because otherwise I feel like it would have been too sped up and then hard to watch. So this is as fast as I was willing to make the video go. So this one's a little bit of a longer video, but this is one of the more heavier pages. There's quite a lot of stuff to put in, and so going on to the next month, we've trimmed out the title of that and we're sticking it down. More flower cutting out. I like that there was a printout for the flowers and their corresponding months, because this was a printout that came with the challenge, and I've just printed it out and then trimmed out all of the information that I wanted to keep. Just trimming down that month. I have a feeling that the other A Year of Goober 2006 setup page is just as long as this one. That will be the next video that goes up after this one, if it's not up already. Depends when you're watching this video. However, I don't have at this moment in time, I don't have the little additional foods for that one. The printout that I did for that didn't turn out very well, so I'm having to reprint it, and I just haven't been able to get to the library. at some point in one of the previous videos I mentioned that it was raining, so I couldn't go to the library. I'm technically recording this on the same day as that video. Just trying to get these videos recorded so that I can, well, not recorded, voice-overed, so that I can start posting them up. As we've currently got 9 days till Christmas, and I would like to try and get these videos up as soon as possible so that I can get that full flip through posted up. My trusty book that I've been using for holding up that side page. That is a future read for next year. It's on one of my TBRs. Is it on my 20 and... Is it in my 20 and 26? No. It's on one of my reading challenges. Hold on. It's not really much for me to really explain here. It's the same thing, just putting tape down. Is it my jellyfish one? No. Oh, it's for my easy reading challenge, which is the October prompt of animals are our friends. So I picked that one because it's got an animal on the cover. It's got a polar bear. So I think what we're doing now is we're trimming off the extra tape. I also added the haunted flower shop header here to try and like fit it more into my fantasy theme. Not entirely sure what I'm doing off camera. I think I might be... Oh yeah, I'm cutting out flowers. Sometimes I'll cut things off camera because it's easier for me to see if I can get them a little bit more closer to me. I do have a visual impairment, so sometimes it's just easier to bring things closer to me so I can see. I think we're just sticking down June's title and trimming out the flowers. Getting those flowers stuck down. I trim off a little bit of that one. Just some leaves. And then on to the next page. This is the list of the months, the prompts, and the flowers and their meaning. I'm just putting some tape around the edges. Just to try and tie in everything together. And then I have these really cute flower sticker stamps that came from a stationery box that I got So I'm just adding those across the top of this little box. And then I'm going to stick in the prompt sheet with all the information on, and add some washi tape under there. I'm just try and get some more glue on there. I think I'm struggling to get things glued down. This glue stick was something. I don't think it's old because it's quite. There's quite a stick to it, but it's just really hard to get it to glue. I think it might be quite an old glue stick, to be fair, but my smaller glue stick ran out. Here I am just sticking down. So I found this little flower shop image on Pinterest, so I printed that out, and then the ghost is actually Goober. He comes with the challenge printouts. And I think here I am just cutting off the top of this page. That isn't for you. My cat is trying to get into my biscuits. You can't have those, they've got chocolate on them. Let me just move those out of the way so that he doesn't try to pinch them, because sometimes he can be a bit of a bad baby. He is currently on my lap. And now I'm sticking down a different floral piece. Oh no, I decided against that floral piece, I think. No, I don't. I just checked. So this is the back of that little flower shop and the ghost logo. This is going to be the rest of the month boxes. I'm just going over it with my green pen, and I come out with this other washi tape. This washi tape came from the same thing as those stamp stickers. I'm just gonna stick down the challenge title, and I think I double up on this blossom. It ripped. And now I'm cutting back. I'm going to get my trusty dusty craft knife and trim up that top edge. There we go. This I do trim out. I don't usually do this because I worry, but I did leave a tab and I stuck that down. I don't know what these little like pages would be classed as. I don't think they're classed as like Dutch doors or waterfalls because they're horizontal, not vertical. I'm just coming in and putting some more tape in here. Like I said, there's not really much for me to explain because it's quite repetitive what I'm doing. And for anybody worried about the book never gets touched by anything. It's simply there to hold up this side page so that it stays a bit level. No books were harmed in the making of these videos. Here I am just using my craft knife to trim out those edges. Bringing in some more tape. I really like how these pages came out. I think they look very pretty, very flower shop. I don't know who the artist is that made that flower shop image. I simply found it on Pinterest. I just put in flower shop on Pinterest, and I think I put flower shop storefront, and it came up with a load of like real flower shops, and then there was that one, and I chose to use that one. Because I didn't want anything too realistic. I guess I could have seen if I could find like a fantasy flower shop storefront, but that didn't cross my mind until now. Stop it, Sebastian! Stop licking plastic, silly baby. Just outlining these lines again with this green pen. I felt like the green pen fit in with the flower shop theme. I think I slipped on that box there. And again, just coming in with tapes. But like I said, I think this page is one of my favourite pages in the whole journal. I do the Year of Goober 2026 very similar, except I don't have, at this moment in time, I don't have like the bakery goods images. I'm waiting to print those off at the library, which I'll probably be doing on Wednesday, but they will be there when I do the fully finished flip through video. I think I might put these up as 2 videos a day. I'm not sure. I kind of want to get all of them up and the finished journal pages, finished flip through up by the end of the month. I'm just cleaning up my little pieces of paper. I think you got a sneak peek of that first page, the Year in a Glance page with its additionals. Sebastian, stop licking plastic. We're just adding the flowers to this page now. It's amazing that this page, ow, Sebastian, this page took 3 hours to get set up. So yeah, we're just adding in the flowers. Yeah. I currently have a ginger boy laid in my arms because he's decided he wants my attentions. I am looking forward to the new year and getting to work on filling in all this stuff on these pages. Sebastian, what are you doing? Going right back to the plastic? Nope. I have a packet of rice cakes and he keeps going over there to lick the plastic wrapper because he's obsessed with licking plastic. I'm trimming down this month now. Oh, hello again. He's going to sit on my knee now. We're flipping the journal over, I think, to do some extra trimming. Sometimes it's easier to turn the book to get to where you need to be. I'm actually really impressed how I managed to do all these trimmings and stuff without going through onto the other side of the page. But we don't actually end up cutting through to the other side, so that's good. And now we're trimming more flowers out. I'm nearly done with this. I think I was changing my episode again to my next one. I can't actually remember which true crime show I was watching at the time, because I ended up watching 2 different ones over the period of time it took me to set up the journal. But I do enjoy watching true crime. They are sad. It's very sad. I think I'm flipping to the year at a glance to figure out where the months go. So just again trimming through these flowers. I don't think I keep them in their actual orders. That's probably going to be an issue. I can't remember if I did or not, if I moved them around so that they would fit. But I do have the reference. I can reference back to make sure I put the right book next to the right flower or write it in. I think I will probably write them in just so that I don't cover up too much of the flower, because I think I might come in and colour those flowers in a little bit once I've completed the prompt and got the book title in the box. I might colour in the flowers as well. I'm not sure yet though. Kind of just setting the pages up. Not sure how I'm going to go about actually using them. I do have a sprocket printer, but by the lords, those papers for it are so expensive. I think I have like 5 sheets left in the printer itself and like another packet, and then I'm all out because I used a couple of sheets for one of the pages that I set up in here later on. I think we're on the last month of here now. So if you've enjoyed watching this, it's been a lengthy, more of a lengthy video, but if you've enjoyed watching it, please like the video. If you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. Bye!